Come on in. Come on in. I see the oohs and ahs. It must be time for me to start talking. Oh, doesn't she ever hush? Probably not. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette, and we're so glad to welcome you this Friday evening. If you are in a danger zone in the United States because of weather, please go to the basement. But, man, there's been a kooky week, but I hope you're all doing okay, safe and sound. This is Craft Roulette, episode 261. Yep, we've been here 5 years, almost every Friday night. And we have a wonderful guest. She's a returning guest, but if you joined us since episode 90, you may not know that she's been on. So we've had a few episodes since we saw her. I told her before we started, I'm just going to treat you like a new guest. It's a whole, you got a lot of, we've done a few things changing and kept the same otherwise. But anyway, welcome. If you're back because you were here because of Libby last week, we're so glad you're joining us. And if you're here to cheer on Mary Polanco, welcome. Settle in. We're about to set sail on an adventure of crafting. We don't know what we're going to do. So you may be going, well, what is Miss Mary Polanco getting into tonight? Well, Craft Roulette is the original ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday night. And when we're here, we always leave a seat for you because we love our friends to enjoy and participate as well. So you can sit back and relax, but don't take it too easy because we want you to play along with our challenge. We'll tell you more here in a few minutes. If you were enjoying those cards before I started talking, well, those 392 cards were from people that had sent in cards last week based on the parameters we got when Libby was on. We had fun. I thought they were fun. Last week at this time, I was thinking, I don't know, Libby's not going to ever want to come back. But then we threw them out there. You guys figured it out. You said, hold my root beer. I can do this. And 392 cards later, you did great. There are also 6 videos. I watched them today. There was a brand new videographer joining us, Peggy I. Thank you for sending in your first video. I appreciate that. Let's pull back the curtain on Mr. Tech back there. Mr. Producer, there's his hand. The other one is always busy pushing. There he goes. He's pushing his own cheer button. How are you tonight, Mr. Producer?
I'm doing great.
Good. You have been working really hard on a special project for this summer, Paper Ganza. If you have not heard of Paper Ganza, we are doing a live Craft Roulette event in collaboration with Pear Blossom Press. Amanda Stevens, the biggest advocate for no A9 cards on this planet. But we are going to do it here in Kansas City. It's a 2.5-day event. It's going to be spectacular. We are going to do a live Craft Roulette show with our audience. I'm going to sleep so much better later that night. I think until then, I'm going to keep on the edge of the bed. But it's going to be so fun. We're going to feed you. We're going to teach you. We're going to play games with you. We're going to have things that you can buy. You can even get this lovely Paper Ganza t-shirt. And by the way, I said I would measure it, wash it, and measure it again. I did that. And so is 100% cotton, and it's very soft. I like it. It lost about 1/8 of an inch is all. So there, and I washed it in warm water. That's my explanation for the night. We have about 20 seats left. Real excited to have those filled with some nice crafters and craftettes. We do have some crafters too, along with a whole bunch of craftettes. And we've enjoyed seeing you guys. It's assigned seating. And so we have pods of 8, and people are getting together and getting to know each other before the event. They have the option of decorating their own tables and having themes, and I've heard of a few of them, and they're pretty darn fun. Just getting to know each other before the event, and then we're going to just lay into them and have so much fun. So thank you guys for getting all that going. There is a website, paperganza.com, for more information, and so you can register. But only 20 more seats, so we'd love to have you join us. If you haven't given us a thumbs up. We would appreciate that. We love our Vinnies around here, so if you wouldn't mind, we would just get that done. I know Marjorie Betchko came in about 2 hours before the show started just to get her Vinny taken care of. I thought that was good form. If you're at Creativation watching us, we are so glad you are. Enjoy your time at Creativation. Learn some new fun things, such as, I bet you get to see Pear Blossom. You can't see that, it's clear. But Pear Blossom Press's new card tee. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Check out the Pear Blossom Press site or web booth. And Tanisa, I sent some Tanisa things to Trinity Stamps talking about having watch parties for Craft Roulette. So check her booth out as well. We appreciate them so much. We have some spin sponsors this month. Let's see who they are. We got new ones. Your Paper Insider. They supply all my fancy pants paper, and boy, do I love it. They have a new box coming out on the 15th of this month. I'm excited. Waffle Flower. Oh my gosh, their new release that just came out this week, but you can get it tomorrow, is adorable. Oh, it's adorable. And BellaCon Publishing. Anne will be here later in the month, so we'll get to learn more about that. I know their spring edition, they have an online magazine, and their spring edition just came out last week or something like that. It's fun. We just have a good time. This is a nice thing, a nice group of people to be involved with.
I do want to say Marjorie asked if chocolate is allowed at the tables at Paperganza. We actually talked to the manager of events there, and they approved it.
They did. They did indeed. So JD on. It's going to be good. We are not sponsored by those wonderful companies. We just love to give away their stuff to the people that have sent in cards. We are sponsored by our membership group, and we've got 4 new members this week. Lori K, Kathy R, Dawn A, and Polly Newsom. Thank you so much for joining us in this crusade of creativity. We truly, truly do appreciate your help and your support. And since it's, I just dropped my speech. And since it's the first Friday of the month, I've got some members' birthdays to announce and say happy birthday to. Amy Ulen, who will be here in Kansas City with us. April Palmer, Cindy Gray. Oh, she's got 110 cards. Judy Kiemick, Laura Wood, happy birthday. Linda Gorman, who introduced us to May. Happy birthday. I'll see you in January or July. Melissa Hallsoppel, see you too. Polly Newsom, brand new. What do I have on that? Oh, yeah. Rachel McLeod in the Shetlands. Stephanie Ewing, Susan Roberts, and Sylvia Torres. A few others are going to be with us in July also, but happy birthday month. How do I know what their birthdays are? Well, we have a card exchange in for the members, and they have options to say, they have an option to come into the program, the card exchange, or they don't have to. And if they do come in, we can know what month their birthday is. And then we just shower them with so many cards. It's fantastic. All right, so have a good time. Enjoy your cards. We do have merchandise. We have some stamps and die sets that we never talk about. We do have, what else do we have? And we have a collaboration with Trinity that's very, very fun and very, very cute. So check those out. You can see it all over on craftroulette.live/shop. Thanks. Okay, I'm excited. I want to get to this guest as fast as I can because she is a doll. Please welcome from Maryland, Mary, great name, Polanco.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here. This chat is pumping me up.
That's good to hear. They will do that. They will. They'll suck you right into their energy, but that's a good thing.
Yes, totally. One said they couldn't wait to see what I make. I said, me neither. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't remember you having trouble last time.
No, it was fun. It was just like you do such a great job putting us at ease anyway. So it's going to be great.
I put you in my spell. No, you're good. You're good. But it's been a long time. It was 2021 when you were here. We were on episode 90. We've had so many episodes since then.
I had short brown hair, so yeah.
I had short gray hair. I don't think it's gotten that much grayer. So anyway, as it is. Well, you look wonderful. I want to give you an opportunity to tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
All right. So yes, Mary, living in Maryland. I am probably 3 years now, retired from the United States Air Force. I spent 23 years doing that. But I've been crafting probably since 2009, card making specifically. And in 2016, I started my YouTube channel. I was moving around a lot, so I wanted to take a mobile community with me wherever I got stationed. And so I'm on YouTube and I make cards. I'm also a full-time student right now. And I have another business in leadership development training. So I'm kind of doing very different things, but they kind of meet in the middle somewhere. So it's been really great. And what else? Oh, married, 2 kids, 15-year-old daughter and 12-year-old son, 2 puppies, 2 Shih Tzus who are just turned a year. And I teach live classes every month on card making. So that's a little bit about me.
That is a little bit about you. I'd forgotten. I saw you when you quit the Air Force. I remember now. I saw you on the Instagram, the whole thing. We got to watch you with your uniform and the whole ceremony and everything.
That's right. I was actually technically still active duty when we did the show last.
Man, does that seem like a long time ago?
Yes.
Because it was.
Yes, so much has happened in those 3 years. Yeah.
No kidding. So much.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, since it has been a while, and we are glad that you're back, do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I do. What is craft roulette?
I knew it. I knew you'd forget about us. I knew it. Well, it's time to relearn. What is craft roulette? Chatterbox, we are real glad you're here. You got the energy. We need it. Mr. Producer, thanks for getting this all going. And Mary, sit back and relax. We have a little video on what is craft roulette. We'll be right back.
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is? In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too. Everyone is invited to join in the fun. We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Yep, that's what we do every Friday night. And if you don't understand all the things about WoW and what is craft roulette and all the things that you have already seen if you're new here, it just is a thing. It's a thing. It's a craft roulette thing, and you will learn if you stick around a little bit longer. It's not hard. It's just what we do. And we're a culture, not a cult, but a culture. There were 392 cards that were sent in last week. Now we're up to 53,895 total submissions since we started 5 years ago. Look at you guys. So nice to see your pins. We're still in Brazil, still in South Africa. Awesome. And Philippines coming in strong. Thank you guys for sending in those cards. Last week's parameters were an envelope, toys for colors, children's stories. I thought those were just so good. And lists. And you did some really funny lists. Very clever. If you want to make an interesting way to do a sentiment, check out last week's gallery with those 392 cards. There are some great ideas. But that was my card. It's actually not too silly. It's kind of normal, except the quack quack honk. But it's kind of a nice little card. I enjoyed making it all using some things I'd gotten from Waffle Flower. Let's see what Libby made. Libby made this cute card. She made it look real easy. She foiled and she colored and she made a 3D card. And she didn't even break a sweat. What a character. What a craft woman. What a craftette. And she's going to be one of our teachers at Paper Ganza. I'll see you soon, Miss Libby. Thank you for that cute card. And you're spending the evening with us. Now it's time for our parade of achievers, and we're going to invite Mary to come back in and say some hurrahs and huzoos. Is that a word? Hazoo? For some of the people that have done some major milestones, leading ladies, Club 52 and the Mug Club. We have a whole bunch of Mug Clubbers. We have 6 new to Mug Club. That means they have sent in 100 cards. Keep your eyes peeled because we will be seeing who they are in just a few. Shakes of a glitter bottle. That's a good one. That should be a crafter's kind of saying, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I told you before the show, but just to remind you, I like to say their name, maybe how many cards they have, or a little something, and then you have a split second to say something if you see something you love on the card. Are we ready?
Yes. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Let's welcome our first timers. We had 2 last week. It's the hardest card to send in. Welcome Christy B. from North Carolina.
A cute critter.
It's cute, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
See where the envelope was. Handcrafted by Gaz from Isle of
So
Wight. Wow,
whimsical.
you're a long way away. So nice to have you join us. I actually looked that up. I'd never known where that was. Lily B is a major milestone achiever with 25 cards.
Wow, fun fold.
Mona W, 25 cards, Kansas.
Adorable.
Jane Somerville from New York.
Interactive, love it.
Yeah, they're so clever. Terry Dunnington from Ohio, 50 cards.
Wow, 50. Good
I
job.
know. Helen Y from California, 75 cards.
So cute. So bright.
Kim Sharp, our first Mug Clubber with 100 cards.
Wow, 100 cards? Really?
Sina H from Pennsylvania, 100 cards.
Wowzers.
That's a fancy card.
Yeah.
Kelly Shermer from New York, 100 cards. New Mug Clubber.
Like Goldilocks. How cute.
Sue Small Crider, congratulations, you're a Mug Clubber. That's a little book she made.
Aww.
She's got a video too. Max Macias, 100 cards. Welcome to Mug Club.
Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Amanda B from Michigan, another Mug Clubber.
So sweet.
Amazing. Judy K with 125 cards.
Wow.
Jen Zay, 150 cards.
Oh, I love that fold.
I know you want to make something right away, don't you? Laura Ellis, 175. It's like, I want that idea.
Yes.
Kathy Herring, congratulations with 225 cards. She's one of our leading ladies as well.
Congrats, Kathy.
Our leading ladies this week, you'll recognize them if you've been here a while. Vicky Ruda from England, 220.
Yay, Vicky. It's late there.
Super. Yeah, she's probably up. Smurf Murphy with 221. We'll see you in July.
Aw.
Jackie Jackpot Muller with 222. Look how she did that sentiment. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, so cute.
Kathy Herring, there she is again with 225. Really
Beautiful.
sweet little card.
Yeah.
5K now, 6K Lamone with 228 cards, and she has a video. Thanks.
Oh,
5K.
cool.
Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis sent in a cute card. 238. She's our leading lady this week. Well done, Ellen. I was surprised she didn't have monkeys. With being card monkey. Vicki Jensen, welcome to Club 52 with this pretty card. And Pam Dawson, we're glad to welcome you to Club 52, girl. You don't get anything. Neither one of you get anything. Lois back from Florida, Club 52. Still don't get anything. Anyway, that's a little wrap up of last week. We always like to just give a few nods out there because sending in that many cards deserves a little recognition, don't you think?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. It's an amazing thing how they don't want to break their streaks and they want to do it every week. Like Card Monkey has sent in a card every week since she started, and she's never missed. And there's a bunch of them that have never missed. And then there's people that are up in the middle of the night in Germany and England and Sweden.
That's incredible. And also, congrats on all the people keeping with it, because that means you're dedicating time just for yourself. And I'm here for that.
I hear you. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. If you are one of the Mug Clubbers, please contact me using the contact form and send me your snail mail address, because I have a stamp set for you with it's our Mug Club stamp with our roulette robot. So please do that so I can send that out to you. I'd love doing that.
Awesome.
Well, Mary, that was the moment that we don't have to worry about last week. But that means we got to start thinking about this week. Are you ready to see the parameters?
I am ready. Let's do this. Bring on the wheel.
On. Here they come. Here they come. Yep, those are the parameters we will be spinning for tonight. We don't have any power over them, except for our members got to vote one of those parameters off from each column this week. And so if we... Am I off center here? I keep kicking this thing. Get in the middle, Mr. Wheel. So for project, what did the members vote off? Do they not want 4 4¼ square card, kids card? Oh, they don't want a card for a nerd or a nerdy card. So off it goes. That means the wheel cannot make us make a card for a nerdy person or a nerdy card. But now if you want to make a card for a nerdy person or a nerdy card, you still can. It's just that we don't all have to do, all of us who are going to participate in the challenge have to. So that's that. So colors, if we hit that particular one, by the way, we'll spin again. For colors, they said no thank you to modern colors. All right, we'll take that one off so we don't have to worry about being modern tonight. For element, what did they say no thank you to? I'm sorry, Erica. They still said toast, and bread. I think it's a great parameter. We're going to get it someday, and it's going to be one of the galleries that explode with amazing stuff. And it was suggested by one of our members, and she was going, I don't know why they don't like it. And I was like, well, I like it. I put it on. So for random, what did they vote off this week? Off-center, pennants, curved, straight, feather. Feather. All right. So we don't have to get out the quills this week. We can if you want. If you want to make a card with a quill pen, you are very welcome to, but you don't have to. Now, this is your chance, girl. You want to veto something? Is there something on that board that would make you miserable?
Yeah, as I said prior to us going live, there's getting outside my comfort zone, which I'm all for, but then there's putting me in distress. And I think that the purse card might put me over the edge. So I'm going to veto
No damsels in distress here. So off it goes. So if we land on purse card, not only can you sigh a breath of relief, we don't have to do it. And I think you made some friends.
Okay.
All right. And if we get A9, you'll be wishing you and begging for that purse card.
I know, right? That's right. That's what I hear.
It's all right. Now, we do have guest choice at the first of each parameter column. That means if we land on guest choice, you get to choose from that column what you would like us to do that tonight. So if you get guest choice under project, what would you choose?
Sending sunshine card.
Oh, I like that one. That was number 12. That was actually suggested by one of our viewers. And I added it, and so I'm real glad. Well done. I think it was Lois. Nicely done. For colors, what would make you happy?
Spring. I think there's a theme.
It's all right. It's been a long winter. And for element?
In the sky.
In the sky, number 3. Oh, I wonder what she would put in the sky besides the sunshiny card.
Yep.
And for random?
Stencil, because I just love my stencil.
Number 8. Stencils. Well, you could probably do... What would you stencil then? Toast and bread?
No.
Purses? Purses in the sky?
That's right.
Oh, man. Now, would you do like kites, you think, or something like that?
In the sky? I don't know. I'd have to look in my supplies and see what I can.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think you picked some really nice options there. We'll see what Mr. Wheel thinks about those and what he's going to give us. We always like to warm him up to get him off that first peg. I think you guys like their choices, don't you? Yeah. Vicky does. Lynn does. For project, will we get A9? Will it happen?
No whammy.
Number 10, A2. Oh, man. And all the other guests are saying, lucky duck. 4 colors. What will we get? Spring colors? 7. Amusement ride. We'll be talking about these things. They may seem a little different. And amusement ride may make you scratch your head, but we'll talk about them. 4 element. Woo, that was some funky spin. Number 13. JD. Now that's my grandson, and we will talk about it. There's reasons for there's all sorts of things you can do. For random, JD. He watches me sometimes. He's 1 year old. I got a video. His mom sent me a video, and he's watching me on Craft Roulette. I was like, oh, he just likes the screen. She goes, no, he likes watching you. So, 7 tickets. Okay. Well, this will be a big night for chocolate, won't it, guys? Because there is a sub game going on here. It's like a drinking game, except with chocolate. And when I say JD, they eat chocolate. Oh, so there's a chance that we're going to get some we may have to unbutton our stretchy pants.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me give you my speech first. Okay, these are going to be fine. We'll see how it goes. But there's my speech. This is a challenge. We'd love to have you participate. If you are one of our guests that we've had on, we welcome you to participate in all of our shows and make a video too. We would just be honored. So don't sit back and just say, oh, I can only do that when I'm on the show. No, you can do it anytime you want. We'd love that. This is going to be your art project if you choose to join us. We're not going to tell you what to use, what to make. We're not going to teach you anything, but if you pay attention, you might learn something, especially with our guest. We're looking to see what you can do artistically with those 4 parameters. Your project will be an A2, so it's most likely a card, unless you figure out another way to do an A2. And it can be as clean and simple as as a card can be, or it can be as elaborate as something that Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis makes. It can be anywhere in between as well. It can be interactive. It can have lights. It can jump up and down. I don't know how you can do these things, but you might know. So you can go all over the place. If you did watch the slideshow before the show started, you saw how many different styles. We don't stick with anything. We don't confine you to any style or anything. You can just have fun. You can take each one of those parameters and say it can be very literal. You can put JD. I'm going to give you guys so much chocolate tonight. You can put JD on your card and it would be fine. It would maybe not make any sense, but it would be fine. Or you could do something that starts with J and D, like just danger, and then do a card with just danger. But it's up to you. So you can do it highly interpreted or very literal. It's up to you. We invite people from all ages, all levels of experience, all styles and genres. We love having you. We have had little kids, 3 years old, and we've had quite seasoned kids that play along with us. You can use those parameters as a focal point or sneak them in as a teeny tiny little part of your card. It's just all fine and dandy. It does need to be handcrafted, and it has to be family friendly so I don't blush when I see it in the gallery. Oh, that feels really good. So, all right, now I gave you a few minutes to think. Let me see. A2 card. How many cards do you make that are A2? 80%? 90%?
99.4%.
Yep. Are you top or side fold?
Top, mostly.
Top. See, I'm a side. Yeah, but it's okay. Yep,
Yeah.
A2 is very comfortable. If you don't know what an A2 is, it's a piece of 8.5 by 11-inch cardstock that is cut in half into a 4.25 by 5.5-inch card front. So, cardstock, card front. Okay, so that one's really easy. If you wanted to put an A2 on your card instead and make it an A9, but put A2 as part of the design, you could, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
kind of glad you didn't get purse card?
Yes,
You-
but my
you could make
brain
a
is
purse card.
like, I'm like super focused, and also the chat is very helpful.
They're wonderful. They're wonderful.
Very, all kinds of JD ideas.
I haven't gotten a chance to see them, but you're going to have to help me out with that one. So,
Yeah.
amusement ride. When you first heard that for a color idea, what came into your head?
Oh, brights. Like
Mhm.
I think of carnival. So like the bold bright colors.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean that you have to include an amusement ride on your card. It just means that's just our color palette. So that's kind of what I was thinking too. I was thinking
Yeah.
like the lights that are on the Ferris wheel as they go around, they're always so bright. But white would a bright white might be very important on that too.
Yeah.
And some metallics might even come into play because they're usually very steel oriented, don't you suppose?
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see. And it doesn't mean you have to have all of the lights or all of the colors. You can focus in on something specifically. But I don't know if we'll get any pastels on this week or not, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
If they can justify it, they can use it. JD. JD is the cutest little boy on earth. He is my 1-year-old grandson, and there is like this sub game that goes on every time I say say JD. They eat chocolate, and when I come back to do the crafts, if I haven't mentioned him, there is somebody that will always say, "How's your grandson?" And I know they just want their chocolate. But yep, so he's a toddler, so you could do kid things. You could do his initials and make up something that's JD. It doesn't have to be my grandson JD. It could be toys. It could be little kid things. It could be balls. It could be balloons. I'm trying to think it could be Busy Tractor, his favorite book.
He just had a birthday. It could be a birthday.
It could be a birthday. Very easily be a birthday. And thank you guys for sending him birthday cards, by the way. That's so sweet.
That is sweet. What does
Or little
JD stand
critters.
for, Mary?
Jack Douglas, his
Jack
grandfather and his great-grandfather.
Oh, very nice. That's a very nice name.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
cutie. And you could do something that's honking. He likes to honk my nose, and I beep his nose. Today on the FaceTime, he was trying to beep his own nose. He was kind of poking himself in the eye. His mom kept putting his hand down. But if you like tractors, he loves tractors. So if you want to put a tractor on a card and make it go, because he does that a lot. Yeah, balloons, all those kind of fun things outside, little kid stuff. Just think little kid stuff or whatever you want JD to do. And then tickets. So tickets big could be a tag. What were you thinking?
I actually have, I have ticket dies. So
That's handy.
I need one to be super easy.
Yes, that helps. Yeah. That helps. It's kind of funny that it would go with amusement ride.
I know. I thought that too. That's great.
Yeah. We had toys last week for colors and then children's stories. So that was Mr. Wheel. He knows what he's doing.
Yes.
But your ticket could be very random, very small too. Mm-hmm. It could be a sales ticket on a piece of clothing or a toy or something like that. It could be a ticket from a policeman. It could be a ticket to a theater or carnival, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
It could be a border.
Yep.
You could do all sorts of things.
Yep. Ticket for the sentiment, Joyful Design says.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You could.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you need a die. Someone said they want a die, or they don't know if they have a die, but just look at the shape that I'm about to show you and you can do it by hand, I'm sure.
You can. You can. I probably will do it by hand. I don't have anything. Yes, he was born in March, Carmen. What do you think about JD? What do you think which way you think yeah. Where do you think you'll go with that?
Well, I was going to surprise you.
Oh, okay. All right. I like surprises.
I have an idea. Yeah.
I like surprises. I may have to do a tractor because that's our favorite thing.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I don't have a tractor, but I could probably make
one. People are saying golden ticket inside of a chocolate bar.
That's very clever.
That is very good.
Very clever.
That is very good.
Yes.
Huh. Wow. Ticket-shaped card. That's really good, Erica.
Yes, Susan, try that, please. Can we make a ticket die by elongating a postage die? Yes, try that. I like to maximize the usage of my supplies, for sure. That's my mantra.
Oh, yeah. We can do this.
Got it.
You got it? Okay, you got it? Chatterbox, are you ready? Okay. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. We're going to show you a little ad about something, and then we will be back ready to make some JD art. Little feet, little baby feet would be cute.
It was cute.
They are so cute, those little tubby toes. All right, we'll be right back. I'm excited. Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me. Cool Mary. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft.
Wow, there were 2 ads. I almost had my card made. No, I'm just kidding. That was a long one. I liked it. We need a new ad. You can put suggestions. We probably won't use them, but you can put some suggestions on what you think we should advertise next. 261, right? Yeah. Woo, that's nuts. And Mary Polanco, and got my little Craft Roulette Creative Companion. And we had A2 project. We've got amusement ride. What ride amuses you? A ride in the country. Oh, Mary Polanco, I know you can hear me. I'm just talking out loud. I'm back on. So I'm just talking to everybody that's here. She just said, amuses me? That's I've never had that happen. JD for an element and for random ticket or tickets. And then I will come back and watch tomorrow on the replay, and I will write little notes about what you guys said and what was said on the show.
We're going to bring
how
Mary
I
back.
use it. All right. Here she comes. Oh, I know that's just my little tiniest pencil. Oh, man. Okay, so I looked up tractor. So I'm going to make a tractor. And I'm going to do a little border of tiny tickets. And my colors are kind of basic. Yellows, blacks, whites, and blues. That's what I'm going to do. What are you thinking, ma'am?
Well, I'm thinking bright colors. So I have my rainbow colors here.
Pretty.
And I have some fireworks kind of bursts.
Oh, that's
stencils.
a great idea. Uh-huh.
And then, because I can't get the amusement park out of my head, even though I don't have like a ride, but like I'm thinking like that. I have my ticket dies, not sure which size I'll use yet.
Cute.
And I'm going to use some large letters for my sentiment. So that's where we're at.
Oh. Well.
Right.
Let the crafting begin.
Thank you, Reagan, for the super chat for
Reagan.
4 pencils.
I'm so pathetic. You know, when I worked at a school, there were a couple kids that loved their tiny pencils, and I'd have to keep them special for them because
Aw,
their
that's
regular
so cute.
their regular teachers would take them sometimes.
Aw.
I know, they're tiny pencils. Tiny people, tiny pencils. So what are you thinking about these parameters now? I think they're okay. What do you think?
I think they're okay.
Mhm.
I was a little nervous at first,
Yeah.
but
That's normal.
yeah, and also like but the thing is too, though, I sort of craft on the fly anyway. I get
Mhm.
an idea just like your parameters gave us, and then I just kind of start.
Yeah, you have to start. Everybody does this. Sometimes they do it with a little planning, but everybody has to start somewhere.
Yep. So yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
I'm sort of comfortable with that.
Good.
Yeah.
See?
And then I change my mind as we go.
Yes, that is our prerogative
Yep.
as craftettes.
Mm-hmm.
You bet your sweet bippy.
I love that you have JD on there, though. That's adorable.
I put it on when it was his birthday.
Aw, so cute.
Which was last month. He is adorable.
Stephanie K asks, what is the JD element Mary P is doing? We haven't found that out yet.
Nope.
So.
She's keeping it close to her.
Do I have to tell you? I can if I have to.
No.
It's however
Maybe
you want to do
somebody
that
will
is up to you.
Somebody might guess it.
Okay, I'll give a hint. So as we go, people can guess if they like. It's the title of a song.
JD, title of a song. With I can't craft and think of that too. I'm pretty darn sure. Pretty doggone sure. I want gray instead of that. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. I mean, I've crafted before, but I've never used this idea.
Welcome to Craft Roulette.
I know, right? That's the best.
We make things that would never be made.
Never. And if anyone has ever hung out with me in any of my videos, you know exactly what I'm going to be doing with this ink left over on this stencil. And we'll be back to show you that in a moment. Oh, somebody got it. Rebecca Craft Therapy got it. Just Dance.
Oh, well done.
Very good.
I cased her card last Wednesday on our second show, where I tried to steal art. And hers was the art that I tried to steal. But I got caught. I always get caught. But it was a really cool card. Is it here? Yeah, let me show you. This was my version. Hers was cuter. But it was, the envelope was the parameter, right? And so it opened up. And she had a really cute little girl and said the reason, she had the reason why the birthday card was late. And I can't remember what it was. But it was a super cute card. You can see it over on craftroulette.live.
That's
episode
adorable.
260.
The stencil set is from scrapbook.com. I think it has the words burst in it. Starburst, sunburst, something like that. But that's someone asked.
Yeah, see, now I was thinking, I have a stencil similar to that. And I was thinking when I saw it, oh, red, white, and blue. But you're making it with all sorts of really pretty colors.
Colors galore.
Kerwin, there's the kitty.
I don't know what color to do this top layer, though. I'm on the struggle bus here. Let me see.
Not a good place to be.
I think
I'm
Zal
just
is getting here a little late because she asks, what does the element JD mean? It can mean a lot of things, as we have discovered.
Yes.
yes.
This is
Whatever.
my teeny row of tickets. And it's going to need to also be the ground. Kind of a bumpy ground. But the ground.
So, Mary, let me ask you,
Ma'am.
do you have sort of like, since you know the parameters so well, do you have sort of something in your mind, in the back of your mind, for the parameters, or do you just like kind of wait till the 4 combination comes up?
I always have something in mind for the element. I rarely use it. But when I make up the parameters, and so I have to have something in mind. I have to
Yeah.
I usually say if I can think of 3 different ways it could be used, I can throw it out to the chatterbox and they can think of 30.
Okay.
And so I feel safe if I can do 3. And then I
Okay.
will consider putting it on. But yep, I always have to have some. I have to be comfortable with it. But I have thoughts, but I rarely use them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think of this thing, for instance, a tiny row of tickets, but
Let's see. Oh, that's so cute.
yeah, I got a little tiny row of confetti now because I poked all those things out. See, I'll just go right down there. Well, and I can write JD on all of them.
Love.
Now for the hard part, building the tractor. I've got the wheels. I've got, let's make this kind of easy. Stick that guy right in there. Get out my teeny tiny pencil. Oddly enough, well, that's going to be backwards, isn't it? When I go that, I'll just make them drive that way. Patty Beck, our leading lady for many, many moons, sent me a whole box of pencils. They say Craft Roulette on them, and they're orange, and I use them all the time. But right now, there's just none over here at my mask. But I love a good Ticonderoga or whatever those are.
Oh my goodness, I'm hot. Let me put my hair up.
Isn't that it happens? You have lights,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neighbor kids were having a great time on the trampoline, so I closed the window and they're gone now.
I heard some happy voices. That's
Oh,
what it
yeah,
was,
it's sweet.
wasn't it? Yeah.
I do like to hear it.
I do too. I don't mind the happy noises at all. Okay. Will that make a tractor? Just dancing. Disco dancing?
Well, whatever you like. I, fun fact, learned how to Latin dance, so salsa, merengue, bachata. I learned that while I was stationed in Korea.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And then I got stationed in England and I wanted to keep dancing. So I started going to the club there, and that's where I met my husband.
Oh, somebody asked that in the members can ask our guests something, and somebody asked, who was it? How did you meet your husband? I thought, oh, that's kind of personal. I don't think I'll ask, but there you go.
Wait, for me?
Yeah, Kaylin asked that, and I thought, oh, I don't know if I should ask it on. I don't know how she met him, so I'm a little scared to ask. But there you go. You just offered that right up. How great!
Did. Yeah. So that's how I met him, and it's just funny. If I didn't learn in South Korea, when I was there, I wouldn't have gone to the salsa club in England.
Right. It all kind of came together.
Yeah, as it does,
Sweet.
Do
you still dance? You guys go?
That's a great question.
Oops.
No, it's so funny because just this week I found a place that I want to start going again. And so we were like, all right, the kids are now 15 and 12. I'm pretty sure we could start up again.
Yeah, take them with you.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Well,
make
that'd be
something
good.
work.
You played tennis too, didn't you?
No, my husband's a
No,
tennis
he's a
instructor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are both pretty fit.
Yeah, definitely we are active. He's
Mhm.
definitely, yeah, for sure. I have to go be deliberate about my physical activity because I work from home. So I got to get out there.
Now we do a lot here at Craft Roulette. We do a lot of chair dancing. Yeah, during the slideshow, there's much chair dancing that goes on.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, what dancing?
Chair dancing.
Oh,
We
chair
just
dancing.
sit on the chair and we dance.
Love it. I love it. I messed this up. I was going for a spotlight, and it's not terrible, except I wanted it to start from here.
Cut it
So
down.
I know, I wasn't thinking, but guess what we can do with paper?
It's bad. It has a lovely other side.
That's it. That's what it does.
Yeah. It works for us.
Yep. And now I know what I'm kind of doing here, so I can just get her going.
Yep. You've already done your practice.
Mm-hmm.
Little tractor. I was gonna make him shiny, but I didn't have enough time to find shiny tractor. But
Is that like from you, or is that a die?
I just cut it out.
You better get out of here. That's amazing.
Well, when I started making cards, we didn't have dice.
I know.
We were like, you figure it out or you go home. I don't know.
You are so right about that. And
Mhm.
I remember making, oh my gosh, so many different shapes
Mhm.
when we started out. It was, yeah. Yeah, you had to really think about what you wanted to do. So
Yeah. Back when we only had 4 colors on the color wheel.
Mhm.
Yeah, back in the
colors.
day. It was good though.
Fussy cut everything.
Oh yeah,
single
I still
thing.
fussy cut. I love it.
Mhm. Yep.
Fussy cut on a good day.
There's
Oh,
people in
even-
chat asking what happened to Patty Beck. I think she had surgery and she's just taking a break.
Yep, that's exactly it. She had back surgery and is recovering, but recovering is not easy. And so she's just taking a break because everything's taking longer than it used to.
Yeah.
'Cause she's still walking the dogs and carrying on like that, but everything takes quite a while. So I think she'll be back. I hope so.
She was one of the first.
She's an institution.
I think she was watching the very first show, but she didn't submit until episode 5.
Yeah. And then she didn't
Because
quit.
we didn't have a concept of submitting on the very first show.
No.
Isn't
That
it fun to look back and see like how something has grown in its iteration? Like, I just find that so fascinating. And so people who are sort of afraid to start something, I just say start. Don't do anything
Just start.
perfect. Just start.
Go
Yeah.
watch our first show and you'll be like, wow,
Man,
that room
Yeah.
was so dark.
it was so dark. It looked awful.
Same.
No one
That's
knew
why
what was going on.
Especially
love
the
that.
host.
I love that so much. I keep my very first video that I ever did on YouTube up purely for that reason, because
Aw.
I never go back and say how awful or lighting was bad. I was timid in my voiceover, but it's all learning.
Yep.
It's all
Well, we
learning.
have anybody can make and I encourage anybody to make a process video of them making their card. And it's a great way to start videos and start a channel. Because you do it every week. We give you something new to work with every week. Oops, that's a little big. Well, we'll just fill in a little bit.
That's right.
And then it doesn't have to be long. They can make their card and then show how they did it. It can be very short because I appreciate that because I'm going to watch them. And then if you're a member, you can upload it and it can be part of the show or the episode.
On our website.
On our website. So, it's fun. It's a good way for people to build their channels too, especially if they're just going, I'm just going to try something. Well, try it with us. It's good.
And a few people have gone from that to being guests on the show.
Yep.
Yay.
There was Vicky Ruda, and I don't know if I haven't seen her name in here tonight, but she's in England, and one time she had sent so many cards in and such cute ones. And I emailed her and said, Vicky, do you have I can't find your YouTube channel. Where is it? And she said, I don't have one. I said, well, do you want to get started with one? Because I want to get you on the show.
Yeah.
And so she started the next day. And she's done a lot since. It's been fun.
I love that.
Yeah. I do too. There. We extended our cab. Literally.
I need to stop and read this chat a little and take a little sippy sip.
Right. Do I have that right? Yes, I do. I think this is going to be okay. I do. It looks tractory.
Sometimes concepts don't work out.
That's for darn sure. One time I made a robot that was a cornhole a cornhole game. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I think it's a video. I think it was a craft roulette. Yeah, I think so. And they didn't fire me, Mary. What? How did that happen? That Mr. Producer didn't fire me. Let me come back.
Yeah.
We call those card crimes.
Card crimes is right.
Card crimes, yeah. I think that's what's so great, honestly, about a live video because, just for time purposes, as a YouTube content creator, I have to curate the video to get you the goods of the start and finish of the card. I often put in lessons learned and mistakes, but, like I said, for time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's good when it's live because, you can be like, well, this is real crafting. This happens.
Yep. You can laugh and spit at the same time, and you can do it live. And all of a sudden go, oh my gosh, I just spit on my card. It's happened.
Yep.
Here, I can put something shiny on here. I get out some of my fancy pants paper.
This is what I'm working with of like a spotlight thing.
Oh,
so
yes.
That's like the foundation, but we're going to build upon that.
Absolutely.
We're going for the whole dance theme.
So did you used to dance as a kid? You're from a family of 8, right? Am I right?
My good memory. Yes, I am.
Yeah. And somebody at the Army or Air Force said you could have a room of your own if you joined the Air Force, and so that's why you joined, right?
Yeah, I went to the recruiter and she popped in a VHS and showed me a young woman in her own room with a fish tank, and I was sold. I was like, yeah, that'll do it. I didn't get my own room until I was 17, and my own room was like the size of a closet, which grateful for it, got my own space. But it didn't take much, that's for sure. Look at that, that's fun.
Well, we're not always we don't have all the life experiences sometimes at that age.
No.
To make reasonable choices, but it turned out really good for you.
It did, it's so interesting how life takes you on a journey. And I always, like, people ask me, how I liked my military career and everything. And it was truly the best professional decision I ever made. And then the second best was to retire when I did.
Mm-hmm.
You know when it's time to go and move on with your life.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's why I had a good run, and now have autonomy and I can move about my schedule the way I want. It's just great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I know the Kaylin, who wanted to know how you met your husband, said thank you for your service. So,
Aw, my pleasure.
but you saw it as an opportunity, not necessarily a service, but an opportunity for your own room with a fish tank.
Oh, you know it. And then somewhere along the lines, they got me for the service.
Oh, that dirty little
But
second
I would be
part.
lying if
Small
I'd be
print.
lying if I said it started out that way. It did not. No,
That small print, I tell you.
I know.
Oh, and there's this little thing that we expect you to do.
Yep. Okay.
Is that turning out better for you?
Mine?
Mm-hmm. You liking it
Yeah.
better? Okay.
It is. It's I don't know why I keep saying me. Like, who else are you talking to? It's me. It's me she's talking to.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Yeah,
I guess I could say Mary, but then you might say, "Are you talking to yourself?" No confusion here.
I know. Yeah, it is. It's turning out okay. It's getting a little, the shading on it is a little muddier than I like, but we're gonna make this work because I like the concept.
Yeah, that's a fair thing.
Sometimes you just got to keep going,
Concept cards are real.
Yeah.
Now, I found out after making that one robot card that was a cornhole game, that was a bad concept. I probably should abandon that one. But maybe I could redo it. Come to think of it, it might be kind of fun. You threw paper wads at it. It was really kind of fun.
That's funny.
Yeah. Cornhole cards. You don't see them very often.
No, you don't. And what were you trying to make?
I don't remember. It was a parameter. I think it was a show. Craft Roulette. And I don't have any idea what the parameters were. It turned out really ugly. I think the concept was okay, but he turned out ugly. So that's the bias there. He just wasn't very cute. But I think
I broke out a
might be
fresh
good.
new cutting plate for everyone today.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Special occasion.
That is fancy. That's a big deal around my house.
It is. You should have seen the other one. It was worse for wear. That's for sure.
I cut into a 12 by 12 piece of paper the other day, and I'd forgot. I used so many scraps. I had forgotten that I have 12 by 12 paper that's never been cut.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I needed several pieces for a bunch of cards. So I was like, wow, I can do that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
I don't have to ask permission or anything.
Nope. No permission needed.
No, mommy, may I? Just get that paper out and use it.
Is your desk a hot mess like mine?
Well, we call our craft desk mesks around here because they are a combination of messy and desk at all times. So we just combine it and just call it a mesk.
That's right.
Get right to it. Be honest. Yeah, I've got a few things going on. It's true. Well, we do have... Tell me about your puppies. I want to know about your puppies because I'm a dog lover.
Okay. So last summer... Okay, well, I should tell you, for about 5 years, my daughter has been asking for a dog. And we had a pug, and he passed away in 12, and then we just never, wanted to get another one. And then she's been begging. And so anyway, fast forward 5 years. This last summer, we just thought it was the right time. And we thought it was a great idea to get 2 puppies at the same time. And you could probably tell from my voice that it was not a great idea. It was
a busy
very
idea.
difficult. very busy and difficult. And for me too, because I'm still healing from an anxiety disorder, and I'm doing very well, but
Yeah.
it set me back a little.
Oh, yeah.
Not just a little bit, but it was also a very important learning lesson for me, because what happened was we got them and I abandoned all my self-care practices because I guess I thought I had to for the dogs.
Uh-huh.
And so, it was a beautiful reminder for me not to do that at all. And so
Dog lessons.
so the first 2 months, I would say, were busy and difficult. And then we took our time with them. We trained them, and they are the light of our lives right now.
Aw,
Yeah. They're
that's
our
so
buddies.
good.
And
They're
they're
little fluff balls.
they're so cute. And so they're Shih Tzus, and their names are Snoopy and Gus, which if any of you who have dogs, you know that's like their official names. But then all their alternative names come out when we talk to them,
Yeah, yeah. Pet names for pets.
Pet names, yeah. Guster, Gussie. His full name is
Guster.
Burton Guster, to be honest. If that's
Wow, that's very
from a
awesome.
show.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Our leading lady I think she has those I don't know. She's got Bichons. Some little fluffy white things that are really cute.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Yep. We're small dog people.
We're big dog people.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
We had Adio wants a big dog. She wants a German Shepherd when she gets older.
Those are big.
Yeah, they're big. And
White sides.
So Mary Morrison. Oh, this is from scrapbook.com as well. It's called Bold Letters Large.
Nice
And they are very large. My Shih Tzu's named Benji. Aw. Yeah, Psych. Christina. That's right. I wanted to name the other pup Spencer, because that's Spencer and Gus.
Good.
But AJ chose Snoopy, and I support him.
Well, it's a reliable name. We have Fergus and Boomer.
Aw.
Yeah.
And what kind are they?
Fergus is a huge Australian Shepherd, and Boomer is a pound dog.
Aw.
And they're both about 80-some pounds. So they're
Wow.
They're big boys.
Big boys. Just dogs. Julie said just dogs. Yeah, that's a good one too.
We do like them. They're terribly spoiled, and that's how they should be.
Yep. Yeah, we love our pups. And I'm also I'm home, and my husband's home a lot of the time. And so we have the great fortune of walking them a lot and getting outside and playing. And when I had our pug, I worked full time, and it was hard, and he was home alone a lot.
Yeah. No, this sounds better.
Yeah. Oh, pro tip, don't put your finger in VersaFine Claire Nocturne right after you stamp it.
Why not?
What a mess.
But doesn't it remind you of a happy time when you were at your mask creating?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's what I always figure. I see, if I'm somewhere and I see ink on my fingers, I go, oh, I can't wait to go back. That's such a fun thing.
I got such a creative bug this week. I was in here every day.
Fun. What was your inspiration?
Well, I'm prepping for a next class, and it was just like one idea led to another idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
Don't you love that?
Yes, I just went with it.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was great. Also, it's spring, and I become a different person in the spring. I think most of us do. It's just the rebirth and all that, and The outside, we have a lot of
Fresh air.
cherry blossoms. Well, I'm in the DC area, so there's cherry
Oh,
blossoms everywhere.
pretty.
Hmm.
I have some cherry blossom tea.
Oh, is it good?
You know, I haven't opened it yet. I opened another one, a macaron tea that also is very light and white tea. Both of them are made out of white tea, so they're very light.
Ooh,
But I
yeah.
thought that would be a great spring tea, so I got it.
So are you a solely tea person, or do you like coffee as well?
I like it all.
You like it all, yeah.
Yeah. Equal opportunity caffeine drinker.
Yes, I like that.
I hold no bias. How about you?
Coffee.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Coffee, yeah, I love coffee. I love,
That's
I have
good.
an espresso machine,
Oh,
and it is like, there's no cup of coffee that I can get out in the public sector that will even match it, even for a second. You just
that's
make your
good.
coffee the way you like it, and
Yep.
I look forward to it every morning.
I do too.
I'm sorry if my head's in the way. I gotta get this
No,
cut
you're
out.
fine. You're just fine. I have a little poem about coffee.
Aw.
What is it? Roses are red, coffee is keen. Let me have mine so I won't be mean. That was it.
Very good.
Wrote it myself.
I love it. That's cute.
You know what
So,
I'm talking about, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Move out of the way. Let's not talk yet. Mhm.
Well, I'm a
Yeah.
morning person, so I'm one of those weirdos that
Ooh.
like I have to like manage that so that if I'm around people who are not like me, I got to kind of match their energy until they are.
Mm.
I'm up at like at least 5 every morning, sometimes earlier. So,
In my dreams, I'm up at 5, but generally it's more like 7:30 or 8.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, that might change when our kids move out, but because I enjoy the me time before the day starts,
Yeah.
So we'll see how
that will make a difference, I bet. But if you're there, you're there. It's not a bad
Yeah.
thing to wake up early. It's nice.
Yeah.
There just isn't enough coffee in the world for me to wake up early anymore. I'm looking for a little piece of cotton for that tractor to have some steam.
What I'm gonna do with this. Okay.
Pretty sure I have some. I can't find it, but I did find my bunny tails. So I'm ahead of the game for Easter.
Cute.
Can you just cut out a cloud or something? Little.
No, I'll get a Q-tip or something and pull some cotton out of it.
That's a tomorrow thing.
Yeah, that's a tomorrow thing.
That's a problem for future me.
That's right. I do not have to have it right now. It is
That's
so true.
right.
Patty Roca would like to ask you a question. She says, what is the one craft you've always wanted to do but have never had the time for?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say pottery.
Oh.
Like to try. I would love to try that, but I got to tell you, I need to go someplace else for that because I can't bring all that mess into my house.
Right. Well,
Not
the
because,
wheel and kilns.
yeah, it's so much.
And,
And like, yeah, but I would love to try it. And my daughter just mentioned the other day she was interested in it too. So maybe we'll go take a class.
yeah, that would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
It's
think
such a
you'd
good-
throw or pinch or form your pot?
I don't
Which
know.
one do you
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I want to make my own coffee mug.
Oh, cute. Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be so fun. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna chop this
That would be
down.
real nice. Would you like have a big one? Really, really big one?
Well, why not?
Yeah. Go big or go home, right?
That's right. Don't put limits on me. Yes.
Well, you'll have to let me know if that happens because I'd like to see how
Yeah, I
big
think
a coffee mug can be for Mary Polanco.
I know. I think we'll make time for that. That sounds like a good trip out.
Summer.
We have
Yeah.
what we do for the summer before, like right as summer's starting, we all sit down together and we make our bucket list for the summer.
Mhm.
And we list out all the things we want to do, over the course of the time. And I'm going to add that for mine. I want to do that this summer.
That's brilliant.
So you've inspired me. I forgot who asked me that
Rocco,
question.
way to go.
Yes. Okay.
That's going to be my little seat. Kind of a silly little seat.
My JD is almost too big. I got like
That's what I see every time I see him. You're just too big.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this concept though, but it's a little yeah.
Domineering. He does hold court. He is the room when he's in the room.
Aw. He just sounds lovely.
He's a character. Well, I think this little tractor is going to be fine. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. Could I put little circles in here and make JDs? I mean, this doesn't have to have JD on it. It just means that you were inspired by the initials JD. Mine is that I'm inspired by JD, the grandson, who loves tractors.
I love that. I'm inspired by the JD.
I'm just going to
He inspired me.
All my little tickets. It's the JD Road. John Deere.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm double dipping on my JD.
You are.
I got JD John Deere.
You get bonus points.
Thank you.
Does anyone still have chocolate? Or is it is it all gone by now?
Have you all run to the store? We didn't know.
I didn't know it was a chocolate party. I would have brought some myself. Goodness.
Didn't see it coming for sure. It's been on there for a month, but some of those parameters have been on there for ages and ages. Nothing gives. They just stay there and taunt us.
I did have chocolate today, though. I haven't had chocolate all week, and I had I don't know what it is about the Reese's peanut butter cups, but the ones with the holiday are 10 times better. So I had an Easter egg, and so they make them in like Christmas trees and hearts. Those are so good. So I had one of those down the hatch.
They're bigger. That's why they're better.
It probably is. And I also think I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that they do a different peanut butter to chocolate ratio for those. So don't fact check me on that. Or you can fact check me. I don't even know.
I believe you.
Mm-hmm. So that's probably why they're so darn good.
Peanut butter is so good.
Oh,
I love
yumsies.
peanut butter. I'm going to get a little blue mat, I think, for that.
You know what I think about cards, like when I'm making one and I don't feel so certain about it? I realize that 9 times out of 10, the finishing touches you put on the card is what makes it.
It does pull it all together somehow.
It does. It does.
Mm-hmm. It can. Or it can be the biggest sore thumb you've ever seen on a card. It's like, oh my, you were doing really well. And then, what is that? So it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I know
true.
you love that embellishment, but that one just doesn't quite want to live on this card without in harmony.
Yeah. Yes,
But
people
you're
agree
right.
with
It
me.
can really pull it together.
People agree with me in the chat that those Reese's are thebomb.com. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Well, I'm
So
cooling down.
you do teach card making, but you teach other things too, right?
You mean outside of crafting?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I do. Yeah, I'm a leadership development trainer. I am going to school actually for leadership psychology.
Okay.
And so my other business, which I kind of don't do too much work. I'm a full-time student, so full-time student, full-time crafting. Those are my choices
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, you're a mom? Oh, and a wife.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't want to overextend myself. You know, when
Yeah.
when I make my schedule now, rest is part of the equation. So
Mm-hmm. Good.
yeah. But I do that, and companies will bring me in and we'll do whatever topics they need for their organization. I'll lead them through workshops, seminars, that kind of stuff. So I'm a teacher.
You're really good at that. You're so spunky and energetic.
Thank you.
I think you would be real good at it.
I love it. When I graduate, I'm going to graduate in 2027 in the spring. When I graduate, I'm going to pursue being a college professor.
Oh my gosh, that's very ambitious.
Yes, I have always wanted to be, and you know, and I'll graduate with the credentials to do it, and I have experience. I was an instructor for 4 years for the Air Force, so
Well, there you
Yep.
go. Yeah, you're in good shape then. Oh, how
Yeah.
nice. That's wonderful.
Thank you. I'm excited about it, but I'm not in a rush either because, like I said, I spent 20 years taking on too much. That ship has sailed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Don't need that. Been there, done that, have the t-shirt.
that's right. I have the T-shirt and 4 uniforms hanging in the closet.
I was at the post office the other day and there was a man, an elderly man who was probably my age, that was standing in front of me, and he had been in the Civil Air Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that during
that's
the
cool.
Civil War?
No. Good question, though. Civil Air Patrol is they're like the civilian aeronautical. Oh gosh, I'm going to butcher this, but they're not military. They're a civilian organization. But that's the extent of my knowledge on that.
They do rescues and things, I think.
I think
Maybe.
so.
I could be totally making that up. But it seems like that might be something that a Civil Air Patrol would do.
Yes. Oh, but I turned on Sherry Browning to try one of those Reese's Peanut Butter Cups now. So
good. You are done good work tonight.
Yeah, my work is done, I think.
There was reason for you to be here after all.
Oh, did you all see too? I wanted to share. I picked up the ink from the stencils with a watercolor cardstock too, because I don't waste ink.
Don't want to waste
And so
ink.
I have two more backgrounds there.
Well, now that leads me to another question. Where is it? I saw Gloria Davis, who I will get to meet I have already met, but I get to meet her again in July. Says you like to make lots and lots of backgrounds. Well, how do you like to use them? What's your favorite thing?
Well, I don't have a favorite way to finish them. I have, in fact, I get stuck. And so over the course of time, I've created actually, this is a free download you can get from my website if you want to go grab it. But it's basically a download of how to finish your backgrounds. There's 20 ideas, I think, on there. And so I essentially look at the background and I let it inspire me. and then take me where it goes. I top them with a lot of die cuts. I do even some more mixed media on top, maybe some other stenciling. So there's so many ways that you can. Sometimes I just cut them in half and have 2 cards. Now I have a pretty background on a white background. That's one of my favorites.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you ever like take a Sharpie or anything and do some outlining and start making shapes and doodles? Or
I have
like
never
that?
done that, but that's a great idea.
Oh, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
kind of, you can start seeing flowers and suns and just blobs, blobs galore, but it's fun.
whimsical.
And then you can start filling in. I just ran across a project that I did in my camera roll the other day of that, and I'll try to remember to send that to you because it was really very bright and pretty.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
I made a whole bunch of cards out of it. And it's kind of like the neurographing kind of thing where you just, and it's very peaceful.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen that online where they make the doodles and then they kind of like fill in the corners.
Yep, that's what the neurographing, I think is what it's called. Mine was a little more free, more doodly, but it's all very fun. This doesn't look very amusement ride park colors. I don't have enough color, but maybe maybe there would be a little tractor ride or something though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tractor rides.
Yeah, and then that would be, I would have the colors.
Maybe a bumper car or something.
Uh-huh. How are you doing? You getting some white? I'm pulling my white out. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's coming together.
Beats a robot cornhole card every time. Oh my gosh. So have you ever had Stephanie Mormon calls it the biggest meh that ever happened to you on a live. That was a project that just didn't quite go the way you thought. What do you think? Do you have a couple of those?
On a live that I'm hosting, no. And I don't say never, but the reason being is because I go into my lives at the very least with the supplies and an idea I want to use.
Mm-hmm.
And so in my head, and then if I'm completely honest, a lot of times during my lives, I'll get stuck and the people with me will help me.
They're good, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best part.
They can bring you some ideas that just weren't even on the tip of your brainstem.
Yep.
Completely.
I remember in one of my classes, I want to answer that question about my favorite place I was stationed. I'll get back to that. But in one of my classes, I had kind of a situation where it was more of like an interactive piece where previous to the class they sent me what stamps they're going to be using for the class, and the theme was like get the most out of your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I put up on the screen the stamps that they chose, and then the rest of the students were shouting out ideas of how they would use it. And so now you have this compilation of ideas for one stamp set,
Mm-hmm.
It was so cool. It's just, I'm so inspired. So I want to answer that question. My favorite place I was stationed, it was during my hardship tour, 4 years in Hawaii.
And we all are just shedding a tear. Oh my goodness.
I know. And trust me, there was nothing that I could ever complain about while I was stationed there. I couldn't call home and say anything. It was like, you shut up, you're in Hawaii. I was like, okay. So it's not for me forever because I'm a 4 seasons gal.
Yeah.
But it was as beautiful. The weather was as beautiful as you can possibly imagine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah. You had some good breaks. You got a husband. You learned dancing. You got to hang out in Hawaii. You had some good times.
I took advantage of a lot of the benefits too. I got my education, got to travel. It's good.
think I got mine done. For now, I might tweak a few things. I kind of like, may have to put a little acetate on that window, for instance. It might be too late, but maybe. I was
Oh yeah,
a
the
little
acetate on.
too
Let me see
quick to
yours.
glue.
That's so cute.
Amen.
Oh my goodness. How did you do that so fast?
Practice and just
What?
not caring. I'm just saying, we're going to do this. It doesn't matter if it's as bad as a robot cornhole game. We've already hit bottom. We can't do any worse.
We can only go up from here, huh?
It's a
That's
safe
hilarious.
place.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of
Oh,
boring, but
it's
it's okay.
not. No,
If
don't you say
JD
those
were
things.
here, he would go.
That's exactly right. So when my son was that age, up until about 2.5, he was obsessed with garbage trucks.
Oh yeah, those are good things. Yeah.
I mean, we would put a video on YouTube of just the video was a garbage truck going through the city picking up garbage, and he was just enamored.
We haven't gotten that far, but yes, those are good things. We used to sit out with Mr. Producer's older brother and wait for the garbage truck. And one time, one of the guys brought him a little Hot Wheel from the trash.
Aw,
It was so
aw,
sweet. He
that's
treasured
amazing.
it. It was so sweet.
Now he's a garbage man.
Now he does like recycling.
That's cute.
He's not a garbage man.
Okay.
No, he's
Well,
not.
we love our
He's in IT. We
I
love
know,
our
you know,
garbage
deal,
men. My
though.
gosh, you gotta have them.
Yep.
They're
My,
wonderful. I'm always very friendly with them.
my husband always stops them and gives them Gatorade and snacks.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I was just hoping he was watching and he would pipe up in chat.
Brother.
It's funny.
There's a reason why people say, "Oh, brother." They don't say, "Oh, sister." But garbage trucks are quite a wonderful gadget.
Oh yeah. So that was his thing. And you know, he is a Lego builder and a artist and a gamer, and he's just into a lot of things. Cross country, tennis.
Oh my. All around kind of guy, Renaissance kind of guy.
Yeah.
When we lived at the lake, it doesn't go away, this garbage man kind of thing. My husband loved garbage men too when he was little. And when we moved to the lake, there was a compactor and you had to take your own trash up to the compactor. And I declare it was like one of his biggest thrills when he got to get the key and turn the compactor on.
Oh my gosh.
It was so exciting.
That's awesome. That is
It was
awesome.
for real.
Oh, thank you, Christy. She said, cool car. Oh, yeah, Mary P.I. Thank you. Yes, sparkle. You have to sparkle and shine it. It's just, that's why I said, like, the finishing touches. I was not so sure about this card until I started, like, how am I gonna
Yeah, it's finishing up real
finish
cute.
it?
I do have one more thing. I want to make sure that we give you some credit and that everybody knows about this because it is great. Alyssa Howard says, I love the organizational hack of taping my stamp acetate sheets together. I do too. And that's
Yay.
yours, isn't it?
I don't know.
You don't know, but we say it is.
I really don't.
We'll say
Because
it is.
here's why. Because I have such a wonderful community that they will share all kinds of stuff. And what I do is I try to capture their name and put it in my spreadsheet. Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't, though. I don't get their name. I don't know what I've ever come up with. I know that you
hear
can give
you.
me credit for sharing it.
I will.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
real cool. You know how you get the acetate sheet with the carrier for your stamps, and then there's a sheet on the back that slides in, and you tape those two together so that you don't end up with that loose sheet flying all around. Who knows where it goes, and then you can never find the one that fits.
Someone
Yes.
asked what that little bottle you're using is full of.
This is silver glitter pops of color.
That's a nice color.
And yep. And so it is, let me make sure. Yeah, glitter. Yeah, silver glitter. And it is, I'm going to show you up close. I don't know if the video is going to get it, but it is really finishing off my card. And I like that it's it could be a masculine card too, but you can see I put the glitter all the way around in the ticket emptiness.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
In the spotlight?
Yeah. They have a game too, Just Dance.
Oh, they do. They have a game. They have something for everything. It's wonderful. Well, I'm going to make sure I have all my parameters met because I think you're getting pretty close to done with those great big letters. That kills a card real fast.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show real quick.
Oh,
so,
please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah. So you have your stamp set here. Just take packaging tape is the best, and cheap packaging tape is not good. Like you don't want to break the bank, but like the Dollar Tree is probably not a good packaging tape. So you grab a piece, and then what you do is you just put it right at the top halfway of the tape, and then just flip it over and fold it over. And I just put my fingers into my pops of glitter. Okay. And then once that's done, all you do is trim off the sides. And I will show you. Now, when you open it, it stays together.
I love it. Then you don't lose it, and you don't have to worry about what it belonged with or anything. It's good. It's real good. Thank you for showing us that.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning it.
Yeah, well, thank you, Alyssa. I got my card done. I got an A2 card. I have amusement ride colors, and I'm pulling my colors from a possible John Deere tractor amusement ride in particular. And then the JD is because my little grandson JD loves tractors. And so I made a tractor, and then the ticket, I made a little border of tickets down here with JD's initials because I could.
I love it.
It's better than a robot cornhole. So I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Let's make sure you got all of yours so that we don't have to send you to prison.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay.
You're too busy.
Let me think. So do I explain it? Can I explain it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So A2 size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I used really bright colors, and fireworks made me think of amusement. So the colors and that. JD and Just Dance, and then I have my ticket right around the edge. I think I might have been too literal, but we're going with it.
It's okay. It's okay. It absolutely works. I love it. Just Dance. I like that you came up with that.
Oh, thank you.
I think, you know what, Miss Mary? I think we're going to have a remarkable gallery this week. Who knows what they're going to do with JD?
Submissions are flying in.
Are they?
Yep.
I've seen a few toasts come down. Well, fun. Wow,
so fun.
They keep coming. Okay. Well, let's let you relax a minute. Get your camera switched around. We're going to tell people how they can play. A lot of people already know. Give away some stuff and tell them who's coming up. Thank our members and be back to say goodnight. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Yay. Hard part's over, Miss Mary. Hard part's over. Yep, you saw. This is going to be fun. You already have ideas for your card. I know it. I know you do. And we would love to see what your ideas are. So show us your creative expression for those 4 parameters. Make sure they're family-friendly, handcrafted, and send them into craftroulette.live. Submit a contribution before midnight Central Daylight Time on Sunday. If you want more time, become a member, and you'll have till Thursday night for a whole month. Isn't that lovely? I got mine done. I will be making a second card on Wednesday based on one card in the gallery, by the way. Sir Silly Sire is coming back next week. I haven't talked to that guy in so long. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Ann Butler with Bella Crafts. I said BellaCon. She has a convention called BellaCon, but it's Bella Crafts. I knew it when I said it was wrong. And Ardith. Ardith has the cutest little thumbnail today about unlimes. I haven't watched it yet, but she is doing the best little job on her faces on her thumbnails. I just adore that little girl. Then we're going to have mothers and daughters all month of May. I don't know who the first one is. I know who they are, but I don't know who they are. And then we will have some youngsters, some new people to the industry, Gina and Rena. After that, Crafty Al and Presley. Looking forward to that month. It's always a fun time. We did it last year and it was delightful. Join us. Hit that substitution. Hit that. Hit something. You can hit a thumb. Do that. That's a good. Don't jam your thumb. It's hard to make cards with a jammed thumb. There you go. Do that. I've got a call after this. What? I'm going to let them talk. That's absolutely the truth. Thank you, members. If you are silver or gold or above, you are invited to our call this evening after the show. It's a Craft Roulette after party, and we talk about things real party natured like parameters and cards and how did you make yours. And they usually talk about, it's a great place to ask questions about products, because they're all very smart and they used a lot of products. And so it's a lot of fun to spend some time getting to know you, catching up with some that have been there many, many times, and talk about Craft Roulette, products, cards, each other, paper ganza. It's fun. We'd love to have you as a member. And if you can't be a silver or above or be on the calls, we just love to have your support. Thank you so much. If you cannot afford to give us any support, it's cool. Please give us a thumbs up, a substitute, and tell your friends. That would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. Thank you. Oh, there's the old gal again. I really do like this little t-shirt. Mr. Producer's got one too. And a hoodie. I'm real excited. Yes, the unlimeable. I haven't seen it yet. If you sent in one of those 392 cards last week and want to be on the giveaway list, you are there. And we give away stuff every week on this show. Hundreds of dollars every month. It is a wonderful... We love our spin sponsors. We have a whole bunch of them. You can go over on craftroulette.live associates, sponsors, and see who they are. There's a lot of affiliate links and there's a lot of discounts. So go over there. If you are making a craft purchase, we always appreciate it when you consider our spin sponsors. So we always start off with a Krog. A Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. It's the one that everybody wants. Right, hat trick? That's right. We've got to get her a voice of her going, what a hat is the most coveted prize in the Craftiverse. Natasha R. She's coming to Kansas City. Natasha R.
From where?
From Australia to Paper Ganza. We're going to have an Aussie, oi, oi, oi with us. We're all going to be Aussie, oi, oi, ois. There's 20 more seats. Join us. A Craft Roulette goodie bag. It's only going to stay in the United States, but if you do win something, a goodie bag, and you're out of the United States, I'll send you something. It will be small. It'll be so itty bitty. Oh, but it looks like Lois Z is the winner, and I do believe she is domestic. Maybe very domestic. For a Your Paper Insider gift box, they are also one of our sponsors for Paper Ganza. They gave us 11 different little papers in A2 sizes. So nice.
For everyone.
For everyone in their swag bag. Stamp Nut. Congratulations, Stamp Nut. Make sure you let me know you want these prizes by contacting us through Claim Your Prize. Use the same email that you used to send in your card, or you will be flagged as a fraud. Oh, Isn't that?
It just won't let you claim.
They won't let it. Won't, and we'll have you on a list. No, we won't have you. I don't know. Maybe it does. For a $25 waffle flour gift certificate, Rebecca. It's been your week, man. Rebecca, way to go! I cased her card. Did something on the show. Now she's winning prizes. Wow. Kiss your brain, girl. You are in good form. For a Bella Craft Publishing, I don't know that what they're giving away quite. Come to think of it, one time they gave away BellaCon tickets. I think I asked, but I don't know if I saw what they were giving us. We'll find out together. Original Londoner and I will find out together. Oh, that's funny. I've said it more than one time. If I could fire me as a secretary, I would. But I can't. Congratulations, everybody. Send in those cards this week and you will be qualified for prizes next week. And I promise I will try to find out what they all are. Yeah, there's a meh right there. Let's bring her back on to say goodnight so she can go see her puppies. There she comes. Well,
Hi,
how'd it go?
Can you see my post-craft sweat face?
A little glistening, just a little shimmer like you've got glitter. Well, you had your room hot because of the kids, so yeah.
And all the lighting on me too, but I would just I'm not one to brag or anything, but I cleaned up my whole desk during that time. So,
well, I think that's braggable stuff. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, and you got your backgrounds made and everything. You're rocking.
Yeah.
Way to rock a Friday night. Well, what do you have coming up?
Well, let's see. I have every month, and we have a schedule of live classes. We would love for you to join. We keep and I say we because Adia is our executive assistant. And so she's my 15-year-old daughter and she's in there with us. But we keep it, pay what you can, just pick your price. I want everybody to feel like they can come. And we are coming up in April 26th, I give you 10 different ways to use a cover plate die. And if you don't have any cover plate dies, I would tell you you're still going to learn a lot because you can use multiple dies on your backgrounds for the same technique. So we're doing that. You'll get a wonderful download with all those keepsakes, instructions, everything. So that's April 26th coming up. And that's our next class. And if you want to catch out anything that we've had, you can head to marypolancodesigns.com and go to classes and you'll see all the things. I even have an all access pass, which gives you all the past classes in one bundle. So catch you up if you want. So yeah, that's what we got going on.
Yeah, because you've been doing it a while.
Yes.
Yeah. But you still like it.
I love it.
You still have that moment when you hold your card out and say, I made that.
Yeah, totally.
Usually, yeah.
And so that's what I was saying this past week. I was going nuts. I think I had planned on giving you 5 ideas and now I have 10. So
that's very good. I know you kind of get, we call them parameter worms or parameter fever because you get those 4 parameters and you keep going, oh, I could do this. Now I can do that. And it just takes off.
Yes,
it's good.
Absolutely.
It's
so
good. Keeps you
there's one thing I did want to mention because I see the chat. So many people. I'm so excited. So many people are excited to join us. Registration isn't open yet. So if you go to my website and get on the email list, you'll get first to get notified. I'll announce on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that. So you can't miss it. But I just wanted to point that out there. Also, if someone could please send a prayer. I lost my pin for my glue.
Oh, I am so sorry.
It's karma for bragging.
I'm so sorry. Don't step on it. That's the biggie.
Know. That's what I get. Anyway, this was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. It was good to catch up with you. You're always a delight.
Thank you.
And busy, but I'm glad you're not as busy as you were. You're breakneck. So this is just
I call
On
it
somebody's-
inspired busy.
Yes, in some people's worlds, it would still be breakneck, but we all adjust to our own speed. So it's time, Miss Mary, kiss that brain. You deserve a good kiss on your noggin. We will see you members here in just a few minutes after we get cleaned up, set up. We'll see you in a few, and then next Wednesday on In Review. Next Friday with Sir Silly Cider. He's always a lot of fun. Take care. Stay safe in all these terrible storms. We love you. Night, night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Chatterbox.